Hey, Agent here with another report with you all today. I'll keep it short today. Nothing too much happened. A slight continuation of selling in the markets overall, but then we saw a bounce in the later on in the session, where names that were originally down 9-10% end of the day probably like down just 4%, maybe just 3. And I'm not sure yet if this is a part of a deeper correction that's coming or if this is like the immediate bounce bottom. I'm not sure. And I'm going to play the card of patience. I'm going to wait it out a bit more and see what really comes from this. Again, I do think it's profit taking and a little bit of uncertainty with Jackson Hole commentary coming out a bit more Friday. But I did notice something on the tape today with large orders coming in. D.R. Horton. It's a home builder. Never really knew the ticker before, but it's a home builder. And I've randomly seen a bit of home builders just pop up on the tape and being a equity of interest, really, right? Like Lennar, the home builder company, as well as the conversation of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac coming out of conservatorship and then potentially IPOing, right? And that Donald Trump is looking into that possibility. And then also RKT, the ticker Rocket Money, also seeing a large interest. People are buying up shares, gooping up shares sub $20 a share. And I don't know the full pieces of this puzzle per se, but it seems like something is brewing in that space, especially alongside the fact that inventories for homes have reached newer highs as of recent, and we have more homes available to be purchased. But then on the other side, maybe rates are coming down a bit lower, like in the nearer future as opposed to the later future. So there's a lot going on at once, and it kind of all seems to point back to the mortgage home ownership space and all that in together. So that's something I'll definitely keep reporting on exactly, but not too entirely sure on all of it. But that's enough for this evening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.